played it safe your whole life. So let's get naughty and break a couple rules tonight. Sneak in a movie no one will ever know. Then run on private property and hold each other close. Beneath the moonlight, I've got a fun idea. Lean and kiss a cheek and gently whisper in your ear. Let's steal a car tonight. Commit a felony with me and drive until the sunrise. Let's steal a motherfucking car tonight. Be young and alive. See, let's commit some crimes.
Hey, I like you.
I got your flowers, let's get some coffee. Look deep in my eyes and tell me about your family. We can hold hands, then you can watch me shoot cocaine into my eyes and rock a family. Let's steal some art tonight. What's a few Picassos when you're on a sexy date high? Let's steal some precious fucking art tonight. Young and alive. And cross some state lines.
You know, we could go a little more traditional, go for a walk, watch a movie. Actually, there's a really nice flower exhibit at the Botanical Gardens. Ninja Brian was just telling me about that last week. He loved it. Wait, you know what? Fuck it!
Let's kill some guy tonight. We're holding hands and laughing while we shank 'em in the starlight. Let's take a motherfucking life tonight. We're young and alive. Which I can see for that guy. Yeah. Let's kill 5 guys tonight. Then share a cherry cola while we blast a savage drive-by. Let's kill 10 guys tonight.
You know what? First date, let's pump the brakes on the murders.
Let's kill 5 guys tonight. I'll take you back to your place and we'll craft a perfect alibi. Man, we had fun tonight. We're young and alive. And you can call me anytime.
Good first date. Want to do it again next week? No? Oh, all right.
When I was just a young man, I was wandering in the rain. Got struck by lightning in the junk, fell to the ground in pain. But when I woke the next morning, I witnessed something odd. My nuts were supercharged with glowing power from the gods. They were thunder and lightning, clouds of massive strength and size. Thunder and lightning, powered spheres from beyond the skies. Sparks of light made a radiant light. Thunder and lightning. I now had a new calling. I was destined to fight crime. No man could escape the justice my meaty clackers could provide. So I bought them a little unitard and found them a tiny cave. Then ran to the city's toughest gang and screamed there's no escape from the wrath of thunder and lightning. Just that fell from an angel's crown. Thunder and lightning. Rounded jump, then I'll take you down. Stones of war, tiny hammers of Thor. Thunder and lightning. One with the power to electrify, one with the strength to smash. First you hear that rumble, baby, and then you see the flash. My loins are filled like darkened clouds, evil has no chance. All shall tremble before the storm that gathers in my pants. Turns out being struck by lightning doesn't give you any powers. They caved my head in with a pipe and beat me for several hours. But as I lay there half conscious, with my nuts exposed to air, I looked up to the blackened sky and said an ancient prayer.
Lord, if you're there, Please infuse my nuts with the power of 1,000 suns.
Holy shit, you're real? Let there be thunder and lightning! A cold shot from the tree of life! Thunder and lightning! High voltage nerves lighting up the night! Mighty balls gifted from Odin's house! Thunder and lightning! Suck 'em!
Are we live? Yes, so we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to an exciting Saturday stream, where today we are continuing on ahead, as always, with our Against the Storm playthrough. Today, we're going to be hopping into it and trying to both progress onto Prestige level 17, and, if we're lucky and able to get a victory today, knock out another achievement as we engage with another one of our on-map modifiers for the first time, the Royal Outpost. But, before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing? I, unfortunately, do not have D&D tomorrow. Scheduling stuff going on with some people, though it sounds like everybody's excited for next weekend. But that does mean I do have an extra day this weekend. So after the stream today, I'm going to sit down, see if I can't figure out what was going on with High on Life. And maybe we'll be able to get a part 2 of that playthrough in here and see if we can't set ourselves up for me finally fulfilling my promise of trying to get 3 days of streaming a week. This is something that I might be able to do. I think I'll definitely, with my Sunday off, be able to do this week. And I'll see if I can get something else in so we can continue playing it in the following week. Just with my own scheduling at work stuff, shifting around, kind of resettling after the year. I don't know if it'll fully work out, but there's a time to try to rebuild your schedule. I think it's going to be now. But beyond all that, how are you all doing? Zelix V, I see y'all are here. Terramon hanging out. God damn. Oh, do they add the little second place donator mark now? Well, thank you, Terramon. Thank you for being the gift leader too here. Well, I suppose with all that out of the way, we can go ahead and hop ourselves on in then. Hey, Terramon, thank you for the 1 year and 8 months, my guy. Like, I understand fucking time passes, so these numbers are always going to keep getting bigger, just inevitably, but it just fucking floors me. Every time I see these numbers every couple of months and everything just is, you've been here longer. What the fuck is that about? All right, but let's get into it. So we're going to go ahead, grab Pretty Well Divided, going to get a couple of new boys. We're bringing 2 blueprints because right now we're very low on blueprint options in the rewards. So the more of these we can pull out of the rotation, the more quickly we can actually try to set up for a win condition. Does mean we're starting with a lot fewer of starting resources, which could end up being pretty harsh. But I think playing for the late game is just how I like to go. Additionally, we are now going on to Prestige level 17, and I think right now Prestige level 20 is where we cap it out. So, second isn't gonna, god damn it, Tara. Well, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. But, alright, fair enough, dude. Upgrade yourself to number 1. Let's get another chat. Just a quick hi, Terramon. I want to see if the badge actually immediately updated for you. Bah. Bah. Show yourself. Because the previous chats are still showing the second place badge. Hey, there he is. And now we got the badge on stream too, so fucking hell yeah. All right, and with Prestige level 17, I think we only go to 20. Oh, wait, is this? Oh. Huh. Oh, well. So I think we only go up to Prestige level 20. I think that is the last Prestige-related achievement. So I think we are creeping closer and closer to finally beating the last difficulty of Against the Storm. So here, stronger hunger penalty. So hunger can be really bad in the mid-game, I think. Or if you hit a lot of the events that just start draining your food out on you. But beyond that, if you get a lucky early game at all, with just 1 or 2 buildings to convert your food into something more efficient, and 1 or 2 good starting resource nodes, I think this is one of the more manageable, probably higher ones. I think it'll kill you immediately if you fail. Hey, Spooky the Bee! How you doing, my guy? Yeah, you calling me a nerd? We rated you yesterday, and you were doing fucking coding. No, you were playing that game that looked like coding. What was that again? Fuck. I'm so sorry. Fuck it, but you're calling me a nerd. You're playing that goddamn retro RPG. Fucking fight me, Spooky. Nerdiest boy out here. Alright, so what we're doing, we're playing with the Royal Outpost. The proximity of the Royal Outpost makes it easier to communicate with the Crown. The pool of order choices will increase by 1. This is one of the very few nothing Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Gotcha. Nerd. So it's one of the few positive, like purely positive modifiers that kind of exist, I think. So hopefully this will allow us to get a good victory. Famine outbreaks, gross. Because this is one of the few achievements now for victory conditions I don't have. In fact, one sec, I want to take a look. So what do I need? So I need the Royal Outpost, Monastery of Holy Flame, Ancient Battleground, Forbidden Land, and Statue of Forefathers. Oh, wait, even a couple more. For the God Temple and the Fisherman Ritual Site. Well, fuck me. There's quite a few of these I haven't even seen before. But yeah, that's basically what we're working with. So we're going to have a higher pool of orders, and hunger is going to be a much more... Oh! A much different effect. And it looks like, with their latest update, it's not a massive change, but they seem to have changed a little bit about the starting warehouse. Apparently it's not default positioned behind us here, as it normally always is, but weird. I wonder why they moved it. Alright, let's take a look. So we're starting with an herbalist camp, and of course no herbs here. So we're going to go ahead and get the harvester, because we've got some good harvest materials. As always, we're going to get 2 woodcutter camps set up as quick as possible. Yeah, I think south side will probably be good. Set both of these to only open when marked, priority 2. So we have that. Maybe I shouldn't have built that till I check what starting options are. Ooh, a starting kiln. Yeah, we're going to take a starting kiln. Coal and food production right off the bat is not at all bad. And I think I'm going to sit on this second choice because I do not really big need any of that. And we're going to shove the kiln right here to try and give us as quick of access as possible to moving around shit. Because if we can get infinite coal, fuel then is permanently solved. We're going to say use coal, not wood. Well, for now, you can use both until I finish establishing this. And we'll get 30, because that'll keep everyone fed for now. All that's looking good. We didn't get a better trapper's camp, so we'll set that up. And that, I think, is going to be our basic start here. So let's then look around and make sure we get anything for these set up. A trade. Our starting 2 houses that I like to do. And we could go for a... Wait, what's our positive here? So if they have housing and complex food, they'll move faster. Alright, so not something we're going to get right away. So finally set up for a park. There we go. Alright. I think this is going to be our start. Who do we have plugged in? I'd rather go with a human there. Let's see. We've got a pretty decent race start. I think I would have preferred having lizards over harpies. Lizards end up being a lot more useful with dealing with food problems, but still. Beaver human harpy is not bad at all. Alright. Got our woodcutters set up. We'll start doing resources, but won't get us into any trouble yet. What are our negatives here? So your fuel efficiency is lower. Ooh. Holy shit, we've got 3 level 2. So we're going to have these pretty much all the way. Oh, fuck. Oh, this has got to be my least favorite level 2. This is shit. This is a hellscape one. This is one that I would hate even if it was like a level 4. So... living matter will spawn on farm fields every 70 seconds. What this means is I don't want to farm, or else we're going to be permanently losing all of the food we farm. During the storm, all species resolve will fall faster. Alright, so it's going to be harder to balance shit. Number 4. Every villager, if you don't, they will leave. Okay, that's a weird one, but alright. Ooh, burnt to a crisp. Okay, hell yeah. Starting with a great way to get basically free coal right off the bat. Amazing. Alright, so we're gonna say y'all try to only use coal? No, we can't really say that. We'll set a nice low limit. We're gonna prioritize these up to 1. And there we go. Go ahead and let her run for a little bit. There are orders. What do we got? Okay, pop into some glades. We'll get some carry, some bricks, some wood. Alright, relatively solid. I think, yeah, we'll go for that. Complete glade events, and that'll get us wood tools and more people. Get some tools, get your starting shit. We're gonna try to avoid farming at every angle. So I think we'll go for the simple tools. So we're gonna want a way to earn simple tools like this. This is gonna earn it for us. No way we're getting this in any sort of rapid time. Ooh. Oh, that would be really solid, but that's not going to give us enough tools. Then again, trading is not going to be valuable early on. So I think we'll go for that. So going for that, that means we need to set up our crude workstation and the makeshift post. Do either of you fall into any of this? Not really. I mean, I'm going to avoid farming, so we'll just take the tool workshop then. Harpy out here. No bonuses, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, finish getting some of these roads fleshed out a little bit. So we've got a couple of lights on our way to a really dangerous one. Got access immediately to a good 4 glades. Alright. Get 2 here because we want to get an influx of early food. And what is the main building once we have resources going to be? Bricks. Shit, we have no brick material. We don't have stone or mud. So we need to start rushing a glade. We gotta get something. So we're gonna go ahead and tell them to pop any smalls that we have easy access to. Because we are missing a major resource here that we cannot get started early without. Okay, what do we got? We got bugs and stone. Alright, good. Stone we can do. And that means once our meat's done, we'll have a good place to move our trapper camp. Hell yeah. And what is it? We need, what, 7? Yes, we're going to want 7. And y'all can use...
Good afternoon. Just
Ooh.
dropping by to wish you all a great stream and Sunday tomorrow. Have you seen my art from a few days ago?
I don't think I have, Marcy. I'm sorry. Did you, was that a Twitter post you did, or was that in the Discord? Alright, we're gonna let this keep going. This is slowly getting set up. In fact, I might have to bump that, because we're gonna want stone as early as possible. So that we can get the, It's on Twitter? Oh, okay, gotcha. You're gonna give Dwarf Fortress a try. I was thinking about it, but I have way too much shit on my list right now. Unfortunately. I think I'd have to get through a lot of things before I'd get down to where Dwarf Fortress would end up being on my list of games to get to. Alright, we're gonna do this just so we can pop a road this way. Okay, we can also cut down on our wood cutting a tiny bit. Like, okay, there we go. And more food. So we're lucky we found 1 chunk of stone, but we're still pretty low on it. It was too big for Discord. See you around. Stay safe and healthy. All right. See you around, Marcy. Have a good time, my guy. So I think with that, we're going to start prepping to bust some fog as soon as we are partway into the next storm. I don't want to bust into it too early. But we will definitely get in there. We're going to start grabbing stone. It also means I need to pull someone back so that we can get someone working here. Try to get all of our building materials up to where they need to be. How's it looking? Alright, 2-2. That's about the best we're gonna do. I wish I could be running with more builders, but An alright start. I'm feeling already a little deprived of some things. And the goddamn rotten rain is absolutely horrific, but we are not in dire straits. I'm just not seeing a good win condition here. I see your addiction has not dwindled. Well, well, well. I suppose it is not, but we are on to prestige level 17. And since this caps out at prestige level 20, my addiction will be forced to burn itself out eventually, Crazy. But hey, how you doing, Crazy? So let's hear, what can we do? Well, you're sad, so some housing would help. Your resolve's also gonna fall really fast, so we're gonna have to do some bouncing here. Once the beavers hit 1, undo it, let everything balance out again. Right, and storms last a lot longer now. So we're not going to be able to do a ton of bouncing too quickly here. We just got to hope this house gets built up quickly, and it's going to be 3. So it should boost things a little bit. Come on. And we got a little bit of progress on beavers being sad. Okay, so that is going to allow us to not be worried about our humans as well. How much time do we have left on this storm? I think that'll be good to mark these now. Okay, yeah. This, with them being a little default higher now, both of them, that's going to let us do an easy bounce back and forth. Harpies hit 1, we bounce them up. We'll leave them up till beavers hit 1, then we'll bounce back down. Oh, wait, what'd we get? Oh, people are coming early. I think we'll grab this group, but I'm not going to up our population until the storm is over, or at least right before. I'm doing good. Hell yeah, crazy. Glad to hear that. Anything coming up for you? Any games coming out? Events in the IRL or anything like that? Alright, that's looking pretty good. As soon as they hit 1, I think one more bounce should take us to the end of the storm. Ooh, what do we got? We'll be able to solve that once we let the... Okay, I think I'm going to let the population in, see how much that does.
Hey, buddy. I think you have the wrong door. Leather Club is 2 blocks down.
Fuck you! Hey, Milkblade! Thank you for the raid, my guy. Where were you up to? You and your goddamn 6 friends. Hey, Sean! Edoras? Son? Hey, y'all. What the fuck was Milk doing? What was that boy up to? Alright. Finish up that roadway. Yeah, this bounce should be good, so we'll release, and that should be fucking solid. Oh, yay, fertile ground. Too bad we're never gonna use it. And a furnace. Not a building we have. 2 new materials, so we might be able to make use of it, but we haven't found any fucking copper to mine, so it's not that great, really, at this point. Who's playing Gears of War? Oh, shit, like OG? On his Xbox? God damn, dude, what you doing playing something like that? Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, this is a really great one if we can get it. It's gonna blow up? No. Destroy all trade goods in the warehouse, packs of goods, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so pretty bad, but we're not very rich, so this isn't gonna do a ton. And this is gonna give us a lot of really good rewards. We unfortunately don't have anything really that they're asking for. So we're gonna be pretty focused on trying to get some trade up and running. Yeah. OG gears, but on my X-Bone because the 360 has no power cord. Ah, gotcha. Alright, so this is fine. Got some more meat, got some herbs. So we could go ahead and get our herbalist camp, yeah, up and running. Though I don't really do much with herbs right now, so it's no rush. Again, this massive fertile field is just telling me I'm a fucking dumbass. What we could hope for is that we can get some stuff that's like that uses the water, like the greenhouse and other things. Because then we don't have, right, because this is only farm fields. So instead we'll try to use the fertile soil instead of the farm fields. Alright, we might have to do one more bounce, it looks like. Fuck. What really sucks is the traders won't come during the storm, so we won't be able to buy the bonus materials we need. Alright. Anything else? Yeah, I think I want to get one more house set up. Yeah, we'll line up for the next house. Oh, god damn, Tara. Thank you for sniping out Sean there. Teaching that boy a lesson. We'll start building towards our next bonus because this is a really good one. We don't have the population. Do we have 14? 5? Yeah, we're one short anyway. So no rush on this until we get our next population growth. It should be fine. Alright, there we go. Balanced out. Got a trader. Let's check some orders first. Get 2 up to neighborhood. That'll get us a lot of amber, a lot of tools. Builder's pack. Build the brewery, and it'll get us a bunch of things, but we don't have the brewery yet. Cut through the forest and discover 3 more dangerous glades. We can definitely do that. Not a great reward, but an easy enough objective that I think I'm going to take it. Let's see here. Make your humans really happy. We increase coat production, which we don't really have any of. Even more. Do some trading. I can't really do that. Harpy resolve. I think we'll go for the harpy resolve. It's normally easier to make your harpies happy than other groups. Ooh, yeah. Free barrels. We're going to take free barrels. Ooh, hello there. Harokada. I think they just added in trader voices. I don't think they've ever done that before. So do you have cleaning? No. No incense. Do you have trade goods? No. So I think we're going to be forced into fabric. How many fabric needs do I have? None from you, none from you. Alright, so nobody's going to accidentally use the fabric. So we want to get to 24. We have 2. That is going to be expensive. So we can sell off all of this. We don't need to use crystallized dew for anything. Not touching my stone. Oh my god, I only have like 2 parts left. Alright. I think we're able to make fabric. I still want to get as much as possible, though. So we'll see what we need to... Okay. So this is all we're going to be able to get. We will take it, but... Oof, that is rough. Alright, so then I need to tell this place, y'all need to go up to, what is that, 25? And we'll assign a second person to help you out here. High priority. Which means there's no working negative here, so we can assign someone, like, right away. And they'll start carrying shit over. Oh god, it's gonna take a while to get that, though. Okay, we're gonna let people keep moving, keep grooving, and right before the trader leaves, we're gonna try to do another trade with him to see if we can't eke out a little bit more in the materials. Let's see here. I want y'all there. Guess we can pull back on wood cutting a little bit. We're not desperate for it. Get you collecting rain for us ahead of time. Alright, they are producing fabric relatively quickly. Yeah, we're already idle there, so let's see. Yeah, we got a bunch more of this, which is good. We can do another good 15 wood. We'll drop another 2 in there. I don't want to sell off my reeds because that's how we make the fabric. Even that's not enough for 5. Fuck me. Alright, what are the values? 1.19, 0.6, 0.07. So better doing, no, 0.03, 0.07, 0.07. Alright, we'll do our plant fiber. Do this, I guess, to at least get us enough to do another delivery. How much do you guys have on hand here? Just 2, but you're about to make another 6. So we'll be at 18, technically. Can I force the delivery? Yeah, we'll tell them to force the delivery. We'll run this up to the last second again. Alright, did we get anything? No, no additional trade goods here. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, he's gone. God, this would be so amazing to fucking get. Alright, do we have one? We've got a little more homelessness still going. And none of the materials are really coming in yet, so we'll go ahead and set that up. Got the park coming there, so we'll also start prepping for the garden. Yeah, I know you're idle. So you got 15 in, and what are we looking at here? Another 4 would only put us to 19, so we're just going to let them keep working. 19, 21. Alright, wait. This is going to destroy our trade goods in 2 minutes, and we want 7 packs of material. This is our only trade good. Oh, shit. You're making this shit? Don't make this shit. What are you doing? God damn it. Oh, that might bite me. That might bite me pretty hard, actually. They might destroy all of the packs of building materials I made. And this person didn't get it all the way up to 7 first, so I can't force a delivery and turn this in before things get destroyed. We still might be able to pump this out within the 2-minute mark, but it's going to be real tight. So you're at 15, we need then basically 9 more. So as soon as they finish this... Okay, forced delivery. And then we'll also pull you off. And we can now set this back to 6. Low priority. Good. All that's good. We'll assign that one we just got here to try to get this done faster. Hey, did you not deliver it? There, we're gonna reassign you. And hopefully we can get that done before shit goes too wild. So we've got 1 minute to get our packs of building materials turned in. Nothing for our harvester camp, so we'll unassign from there to get our worker back. Move it out of the way. Alright, alright. So with that worker back, we'll assign here. Did you deliver? Okay. And we'll say... Oh, y'all might have been using my fabric. Fuck. All right, what do we got? We've got... All right, wait, we got it. We got it, and they haven't done anything, so we can do that turn in right now. Hell yeah. Okay, okay. We're balanced out. Don't even need to worry about this anymore. Was the goal for this run? We are trying to survive prestige level 17 and win with the modifier. That basically, we gotta win. If we win, we get ourselves up to prestige level 18 out of 20, and we get the modifier for this location as an achievement. We're getting close. We are getting close. Ooh, more efficient building material, I like. But more food options would be good, though. We don't produce flour for doing biscuits. So I don't know if we get a great use out of this one. This also comes with pickled goods. Oh, really not great options, honestly. Okay, but that's heat, and this is green, so we can use the granary more efficiently with the population we have. So I guess we'll grab that for now. But okay, with that, I also think we now have enough to start getting the kiln up and running, which means y'all don't make bricks anymore, because your resource fucking list is shit. And we are now going to have a source of high efficiency fuel, high efficiency food. So we're actually, can I tell them to not eat meat? Do we have any other food types? We do not. So I cannot deny them meat right now. Got bugs, and we've got veggies over there. So we'll continue this roadway, try to get another food source online, because prestige level 17 is when food becomes painful. Low on fuel. Oh shit, we consumed all the wood, I think, right away into the kiln. Fuck, okay, okay. That means, let's go ahead and move these wood cutters be a bit closer. Y'all same, we just need you guys all closer to the warehouse. That's how I feel about grinders sometimes. God damn it. Alright, low on fuel, but coal does give us a couple of minutes each, I think. Yeah, coal is a minute and 11 seconds on one burn, so that should not be a problem. Alright, so we'll say you guys can use coal, but not wood. I need someone assigned here. Is there anything I can easily pull from? Once this event is done, I will just pull one anyway. That taking an extra minute isn't a huge problem. It's still going to happen before the storm, so we're going to have a lot of really good bonuses in hand. Really good trade good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're complaining about corruption. Don't have homelessness enough to get this up a level no matter what, so we're going to need people working here. So we're going to have to let them use whatever they need to. We pull off the kiln? For wood? Okay, we're going to pull off the rain collector to get even more people doing wood cutting. We need to get our wood up and running. We don't have a lot of building materials. We're converting our wood to coal, and we haven't gotten high efficiency on that yet. Once that's really up and running, should be fucking solid. Did this get done? Yeah, alright. So what did we get? So from that, we got, first and foremost, we got 1 count of prosperous archaeology. So we gain stacks of wealth for every 2 caches open. So we're going to want to start getting into tool production in some way or another, so that we could start opening these caches to start building that up. We also got ancient artifacts. That's just +3 global resolve just off the bat. All right, we're getting close, and we have a lot of level 2s that are going to proc on us. And at level 2 hostility, we're going to lose 8, 10, I think. So harpies are going to be negative. So we want to pull that 1 woodcutter we just got off. Yeah. Which is unfortunate, but understandable. Ernest, what do you give me if I just break you down? Honestly, pretty good. Pretty good trade-off, but we'll hold back on that for now. So once we're partway through this storm, we're going to do another mid-storm cut through, I think. Let's go ahead and set up that path. There we go. And that should be really solid. And yeah, everyone's positive even though we're going to be in the storm. Okay. That's solid. So we need to cut into 3 dangerous glades, 2 more of any type of glade. I think we're just going to focus the dangerous ones then. And we want a blueprint for fertile soil that isn't a farm. It is not an outright farm. We can't take the population because we are, like, right on the edge. So our population going up is going to knock us into level 2 hostility, which is going to make this early game way too hard to deal with right now. Alright, we have, like, no parts. Did I grab any that give parts? Yeah, none of our orders give parts. What's up with the storm? Alright, so this game is organized into years, and every year has 3 seasons. They are the drizzle, the clearance, and the storm. The drizzle is kind of your neutral time. You get 1 small bonus during it if you can fulfill some shit. The clearance is where you can do your harvesting and farming. And then during the storm, the game looks at your level of hostility, or basically how much the forest has grown to hate you due to how many years you've been there, how many glades you've opened, what your population is, how many people are cutting down trees, shit like that. And it increases basically a negative modifier on your people. Like here, the hostility of the forest and the looming darkness are giving me a total of negative 10 resolve. And if your people's resolve goes fully into the negative, they will start leaving. And if they leave, that'll make the queen upset, and eventually she will recall your colony and deem you a failure as a viceroy. There are also negative effects at certain hostility levels. For us, if we get up to hostility 2, these 3 will activate. Level 2 doesn't tend to be bad unless you pull something like Rotten Rain. But these are just little modifiers that'll start making things even harder at specific levels of hostility. Let's go ahead and get this running. Right around the halfway point, we'll tell them to fucking bust this fog and see what our quest is. Okay, that makes sense. Hell yeah, Sean. But this is against the storm. This is a roguelike city manager, I guess, and my absolute gaming addiction of the past year. Though we are creeping closer and closer to actually beating Prestige level 20, which is the final difficulty of the game, at least for now. And might be the point that I start looking to try to move on to something else. So what are we? Ooh, 1 more population would push our hub up a level, but once again, we're gonna wait till the storm is over so I don't have to deal with any other negatives. So you're low on fuel. Perchance Outer Wilds. Alright, Edoras. On the list, we have Persona 4 Golden, High on Life, and Mass Effect Andromeda. I have been hearing Outer Wilds enough that it's gonna be added to the list, but we have so much shit we have to get through before I can really start getting on to things that were not promised over a year ago. Because I just wanted a 1-game break after the Mass Effect Legendary Edition before we decided to fuck around in Andromeda. But that 1-game break turned into me also trying out a game at Milk's request. So we did Prey, Persona 4, Against the Storm came out. So it's been pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And I just want to get it out of the way so I can uninstall this beefy game and free up some of my goddamn internal memory already. I do want to try out Outer Wilds just because so many people have been recommending and requesting it. But it's gotta be in a different place when it comes to like the order of resolve, you know? Alright, what can we do here? Oh, this is not good. Once again, I have like no materials, but really, really fucking solid bonuses if we can get it. Merchant Guild, our goods are worth 50% less forever? Oh, until we resolve it. Okay. 1 impatience point. Get 60 hostility. So actually, the sooner we can start this, the better. But I just have none of this. We do coal, we're just gonna fucking die. I get maximum woodcutters, maximum kiln workers. God damn it. We might have to depend on a trader again, but even then, this is going to be a rough resolve. Yeah, because we can't do... Because lumber and coal is going to require the wood from us. I mean, maybe if we're really lucky, we could try to get... What do we get for the glade? Alright, glade is going to get us 10 planks. If we punch another glade, we'll be at 17 out of 24, so we'd still need 7 more. I'll be waiting. Okay, Edoras. Fuck. Okay, really good fucking stone, bug, moss availability in here. So once we get in here, this is actually going to be a really solid glade. But, god damn. Let's see here. Anything for the harvester? Because if not, I might actually break it down to get those tools back. Or the parts back. So that'll be fine. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait till this storm is over. And see... Our trader should be here right when the storm's over. Yeah, so... We're just gonna have to wait and see. Wait. Okay, wait. If we get one more tool, we get 10 planks. If we punch into one more glade, we get 10 planks. So, new plan. New plan. Break another miner glade. That's the camp. Was alright. Because if we can get any of these get tools. Dangerous, we'd have to punch 2. I'm not exposing 2 dangerous right away. Open a forbidden, what could go wrong? We're actually close enough to a forbidden that I will probably do that before the end of our attempt here, but not right away. Not right now. But 1 glade is 10. 1 tool? Do you happen to raw building materials, some crafting materials, small number of basic blueprints and perks? Yeah, we'll have to see. We just gotta let this run. Hopefully we'll be able to balance everything out to get all the material. Oh, stonecutter. I mean, hell yeah, that was just in time for us punching open 2 really big stone deposits, honestly. Oh, harpies. Don't worry, that'll resolve itself in like 5 seconds. Okay, all that's good. Give me a tool. You don't have a tool. You don't even have 1 tool. Ah, you dick. Okay. We do have a lot of things we can trade off right now for anything we might need. So with all this gone, God, I could have gotten a tool so easily here. I do love furniture, but we have to focus down resolving this, which means 10 lumber, 20 lumber will do it for us. So we'll do that. See how much ember we can, or amber. Okay, if we can get to 7 amber, that's not going to get us anything, but it's a good boost. We've got a lot of stone incoming. All right, let's see. What am I just willing to sell off? Is it really anything? Not really. So we'll just keep going stone until, yeah, right here. We will take that trade for now. We could attack them. Alright, what do we got? Generous gift, ancient tablet for completed glades. Now we're gonna re-roll because we want to try to find something that's gonna give us free resources, essentially. 1 more re-roll. Alright, there we go. Free food resources. We will take that. Are we gonna be producing much else in good trade goods? No. I'd love that forger's camp. Everything's just so goddamn expensive, but yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with that. I don't think the queen will like you attacking a trader she sent. No, they do not, but it is a way to very rapidly get a lot of materials. Basically, you get a random selection of the shit they brought. Traders stop coming. The queen becomes very impatient with you. But it is a way to try and force some shit. So I want tools, I want parts. Oh, building up to a neighborhood's gonna be rough as hell, though. Yeah, we can't do this. We're nowhere near set up for this. Even though, fuck, that is amazing. Alright, I guess we'll go for this. Parts, tools. What is this? We don't have any camps, though. Yeah, so we'll try for beaver happiness then. Alright, so we have one neighborhood. I am going to want to set up here. Because here is really fucking material rich. So setting up another neighborhood is definitely a possibility. So here's what we will do then. So we'll start prepping ourselves to get another hearth out here as quickly as possible. Let's see here. We got all that though. So yeah, we will assign, we want 2 peeps. So we're going to pull 1 back from the kiln. 1 back from the blight post. Do this, get me all of this, run it. God, we are going to build up a ton of hostility doing this, but... Let's see here, 6 minutes, we'll get it in before then, and 6 minutes means we'll get it before the storm proper hits us. So that should be mostly fine then. And we're actually going to cancel this. We are no longer trying to rush up a ton of wood, so we don't need to force that anymore. So we're going to pull everybody back, cancel the order, try to recline a little bit on ourselves. We don't need to start forcing shit now, because all that's turning out a little better. And we're going to give preferential treatment to our harpies, because yeah, that'll push us into 15 resolve. And if you can get one of your races up to this blue line in resolve, you start passively building up reputation, which is our win condition, essentially. Low on fuel. I disagree. How are we doing on fuel? Yeah, no, we got a ton of coal now. If we just keep building up our coal, between burnt to a crisp. Yeah, because we're going to say y'all no longer use wood, okay? Give that back. And here, building up to 40. We're still a tiny bit behind, but that is okay. We're going to start telling you you can't use our raw wood. You have to use the coal for that. Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right. I think our food and fuel is pretty stable right now. So now we just got to start hunting down our win conditions. And with 1 point of prosperous archaeology, and all we need to do is start finding a way to go for tools. So we need to either get some good copper harvesting, or a way to start turning our rain collector into crystallized dew. We do have a tool workshop as an option. So we have the final production for tools. We just need a way to make the metal. A city builder like this seems simultaneously stressful and sleep-inducing. Aw, are you not enjoying it, Edoras? Because this game is my addiction. This was the perfect thing for me. I was so excited to get this going. Alright, so we can actually get our harpies their own, some of them their own little special housing, which I bet they'll like. No, I just have no idea what's happening. Well, if you got any questions, Edoras, I'm more than happy to answer. So we're going to turn this here, and we're going to start clearing out the space to get our next hearth running. There we go. We now have a warehouse, which means everything out here automatically connects to our warehouse here. So we should be able to clear out some space and eventually get our next hearth out here. Then we can upgrade that to a neighborhood, and we'll have the 2 neighborhoods. We're prepping here. We'll punch into there during the next storm, since this job will be resolved. Let's double check that timing, though. So 3:30. I think that should be enough that the clearance isn't a problem. We'll see. Clearance, yep. Okay, we'll get this done before the storm proper starts. Oh, I know why everybody's getting sad. Yeah, just because hostility is scaling very rapidly from this effect. Once it's done, all of the hostility we've built up from it, so the 240 points will instantly go away. And that'll happen like 10 seconds before the storm. So that's going to be just perfect and beautiful and everything. Alright, this is looking good. We've got herbs. I think I'm going to move my small forager out here actually, because they'll be able to be a lot closer to their turn-in point, so they don't have to do a long trek to turn in the herbs. And actually, with our herbs coming in... No, we don't have enough, but I can tell them to not eat other things. Oh, well. Okay, all is going okay. Fortunately, we're no longer going to be able to gain passive reputation this year, but with another ancient artifact and a survivor bonding and a bunch of free crystallized dew. Okay. Okay, no, I think we can start going for tools like right away. Yes, actually, because some of the trees here is a... Yes, we have trees here that are going to give us crystallized dew. And we're about to get a big chunk of crystallized dew. So if we just turn all those into tools, we won't have a ton of tools, but we should have enough to get A, our order turn in, and B, start opening caches for the prosperous archaeology. Alright, this is a very short-term thing since we don't have really good production. But if we start focusing down the right sorts of trees... we should be able to at least get something going for ourselves here. What are you missing? Planks? Yeah, alright. We don't have really good plank production, but I'm going to up our limit here just a tiny bit. And do we have an extra? We don't really have extra workers. Once this is resolved, we'll have an extra worker, I guess. So I think I'll just assign them. Since we don't have the materials to build anyway, we don't need a builder running around. Yeah, boom. Everyone's going up. We're at hostility 2, almost 3, which is going to be a little rough. Once we get into 3, this 18's not going to sustain us anymore, but we should be mostly okay. Sorry for going quiet. My DM... Oh, that... Sean, never fucking apologize to me because you've got actual shit going on. I'm just here to fucking play video games and chat with y'all. I am selling myself to you for your entertainment. Let's hear. My DM asked me to help her figure out how to emulate Paper Mario since we both adore the game. So I've been trying to figure that out. So emulate Paper Mario inside D&D? Now, I might be about to out myself pretty hardcore, but I've never played Paper Mario. So 1 second, I'm gonna just take a very quick look actually at Paper Mario. So what are we looking at? Okay, so... Okay. So what are the features that you really like from Paper Mario? What are some of the mechanics or ideas, or just... What are some of your favorite features of Paper Mario? The things you really want to emulate? Have you thought about being nicer to the trees? Fuck these trees! Oh, on an... So they just happened to be your DM. Unrelated to the actual talk. Sorry there, my guy. Alright. I'm focusing on this game before I out myself too hardcore for being a dumbass. Alright, actually, we're gonna boost up our harpies, because they're about to go pretty negative once the storm starts. But we can give ourselves just enough leeway that they don't drop before 9 seconds. No, there's no way we can keep them up for 9 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Alright. No preferential treatment, because with that, we get another turn in. But I'm not going to turn it in during the storm. Every event you complete will slightly boost your hostility, and I don't want to deal with level 3 during this storm. Everyone's above negative, which means we're balanced, which means that's good enough for me for now. Alright, we are going to start setting up for our hearth so that we can get our next neighborhood up and running. Well, that does mean we'll need to start pulling some population. This needs to stay at 14, so we can really only grab 2 people over here. But that means we need to get up to 28 population. Yikes. Gonna be a little rough to balance, but certainly not impossible. We're going to have a trader by the time the storm ends. I don't know if they progress during the storm. Let's hear. I was in a Mac ecosystem for decades and a half, so I'm still not 100% using the gaming PC. I paid a work friend to build one for me. Oh, nice. Alright. Gonna remain balanced. I do want to punch into this glade once we're at the halfway point for the storm, but we're not in a position to rush. Burn to the crisp is just making our coal fucking infinite. Happy. This is getting built. Materials coming out. And I think that means we're also passively making barrels. Yep. So that might be a trade good at some point. Ooh, do I need a second person here? We'll assign one. I don't know if I need it, but I'm a little nervous by how much corruption is going on. Alright, tool place is getting built. So we're going to pull one person off our crude workstation and assign them to just make us tools. Alright, new people wanting to come, but for the same reason as before, I don't want to deal with the hostility this year. So we're going to just save everything until the storm is coming to an end. Alright. And in about 15, yeah, once we have 2 minutes left. Well, no, we're right on the edge, though. Can I pull back more? I don't want to pull back more woodcutter. I mean, we do have a lot of wood, actually. So I'll pull back one woodcutter to give us a bit of leeway so that we can punch through over here. Try to expose our very next glade. See what the event is, see what we'll need to do it, get all of that online and going. Hey, anybody out there now inspired and thinking of a way to emulate Paper Mario on a goddamn D&D? Ooh, hell yeah. A second point of prosperous archaeology. Incense. So we're getting incense from somewhere, so that has to mean one of our trees. Yes! Crimson trees will get us incense. So if we can focus these down, we won't need a trader. So I'm going to just tell both of my wood places, only cut incense trees. Cut nothing else. Someone assigned over here. Shit. Yeah, that should be fine. We've got a second one of these. We're gonna need to start building houses and shit over here. Can I do a big shelter? I guess we'll set up for a big shelter, which will get us how many people? That'll be what, 6? All right, we need to get to 14 to make it a neighborhood. So we'll move you just a little bit more. Focus in there. Just get another shelter ready. This should be solid construction layout. That's good. We'll need to do this. Incense will come through wood cutting. Do you have a being worked effect? You do not. So we can assign people pretty early on to that. We'll pull off the rain. We don't need this many people on blight. So we'll reassign a bit like this. Get wood cutting and wood cutting. And, oh, is this another smithy? Now that I've already fucking built... Oh, tools workshop, not a smithy. So what do you got that's new? Coats, which are pretty nice. Trade goods. So I think we might consider taking that in a bit. SPM went ballistic, so I have to play the other two good ones. Oh, shit. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So we'll just assign you to start delivering, even though we don't have quite enough. If we can get that delivered ahead of time, it should be fine enough. So your storm's almost through, so this is gonna overboost us. So I think we'll take that. It did overboost us. It overboosted us exactly enough. But the storm's almost over, so fuck it. We'll just hope these all stay high enough for 30 seconds. Oh, that's definitely not going to work. All right, so we're going to have to do some bouncing here, I think. So we'll make our harpies happy. We'll let our beavers get unhappy. And right around the halfway point, we're going to swap focus onto them. All right, now they're happy, and that should take us to the end of the storm. Put you here. We are still harvesting incense. Yeah? So that's 3, but... All right, we'll ignore that for a second. Work safety, hunter-gatherer. You know what? Yeah, we can do that. Standard of every 5 villagers with the need for education. We don't produce that, so we'll do the hunter-gatherer. Alright, my dude. What do we got? Herb garden, don't need it. More incense for roots, but we don't even produce roots. You don't really have anything I want, my guy. Like, here, we'll trade off all these right now, so we have the amber on hand, I guess. Or we're really not in a desperate need for anything you're offering. So fucking see you later. Oh, and we're through the other end, so we can start doing turn-ins galore. Yeah, that tracks. That fucking tracks. Okay. 1 second. What do we get? We get 3 here. We're doing at least 1 more dangerous glade. So fucking yeah, we'll probably be able to get another ancient tablet, I guess. Yeah. Are they adding new prestige levels to this game, or is 20 it? Right now, 20 is it. The achievements end at 20, but they're still doing updates, more content coming out. I don't think this is anywhere near final release for the game. So there is a chance of them in the future upping it again. But for now, 20 is the absolute cap. Stamping press. Ooh, clay pit. Yep, clay pit. This is one of the buildings I've been looking for. So these are the boys that'll let us use the farmland without making fucking living materials. This will be permanent source of major shit, so. In fact, with all the stone we have, we'll tell them don't even worry about clay. Just get us reeds, because we are definitely out of the weaving material, but not the building material. Okay, that's all looking good. How many builders? We only have 2 builders, so not actually a huge amount of population.
Hello.
Hello.
Wagashta.
Ah, damn, incense is not producing as quickly as I had hoped. I thought these fucking lumberyards with their 20% of incense would be doing much better for me. I mean, we'll move it, set them up. Move it, set it up, and hope for the best, but fuck, what's our negative effect? We've got 2 minutes before it'll destroy all trade goods. Well, we accidentally sold... No, we can't lose our ancient tablet. Shit, that's one of our quests. Wait, we sold all of them, though. We have none. Aha! There is no danger from this. You get fucked. Oh, wait, shit. Did we just got enough? Beautiful. All right. We've got that. So we're actually going to reassign a human here so we can get a harpy back on doing a rain. Since the rain is how we're going to power our clay pit over here. So your housing is going along. But we don't quite have enough people. We could bring some over with quality housing, though. Yeah, so let's get a human house. We'll bring 2, which will knock you down to 15. So that's all we can do for now. We need this place to stay above 14, so it's a neighborhood. We need to get this place above 14 so it can become a neighborhood. All right, we're going to switch to harpies because that'll get us above their breakpoint, which means we're going to start passively building up happiness with them. We've got one more dangerous glade to try to get into. You're making tools. Dude, just deliver those. We could have turned in another quest already and gotten people fucking doing this shit. Ooh, plus to bricks. That seems nice. Artifacts. I think I'm gonna go for victory condition on this one. Bonus to bricks on this one. Victory condition on this one. Yeah. Alright, but we got all the main things we need, so we don't need to be focusing those types of trees anymore, but not bad to have them. So actually, we're going to move these boys. And y'all said you wanted me to start getting closer to the Forbidden Glade, so we'll move them over here, which allow us to start cutting this way and prep us for breaking into our last easy access Forbidden Glade. Ooh, Trapper has finally run out of nearby meat. Fixed. And all of that is going pretty fucking solid. Deliver your goods. All right, there we go. So simple tools delivered. Gonna get us another point. A good fucking influx of building materials. Do we need this? I think I'm actually gonna run a I'm gonna try one re-roll here. 2 new. 2 new. We're gonna sit on this. I don't know what I want out of these right now. But officer, my chat said they wanted me to go near the Forbidden Glade. Yeah, we're gonna sit on this one. I don't really know what I want out of those, so... Is 5 enough? No, we need 10. Okay, we're at 10. So I'm going to... Yeah, fuck it. No builder. Just start getting these turned in so we can get a boost. And start working to actually... Ooh, wait, no. I don't want him working that until... No, this will be done in time. They're about to have 2 stacks of prosperous archaeology. What that means is for every 2 caches we open, we earn 2 global resolve, which is how happy people are. That is something you can start scaling to devastating degrees. And just get yourself on a victory spiral instead of a death spiral. Okay, this is all running pretty well. We're not earning a ton of passive reputation, but we're earning passive reputation. Still at 17, right, because we don't have a builder making this house. But that should be fine enough. We've got quite a lot of crystallized dew to be making even more tools too, so. Okay, are we at our 2 stacks? We are. Alright. This is going to be our first chest open, so that means it'll be only 1 point. We need 2 points in each of these before they start doing their shit. So our next smallest, what are you? Large, large, large. Alright, so we're going to need a ton of tools no matter what. But this is real close. I think I'm going to keep goods because this has machinery and artifacts. I don't really care about most of the rest of it, but that is a lot of meta progression we can get out of 1 box. All right, that's looking good, looking good. You're down to 16, so we can't pull any more population off of you for now. So we got pretty high corruption, so we're going to want a second heartbeat, and I'm going to set this to 12 just in case. Our fuel is ridiculous, so we are well and above for anything there. Our food is honestly looking solid enough that I can finally restrict meat, so they'll never eat raw meat, so all of our raw meat will be converted into jerky at a much higher food efficiency rate. So we are getting fucking balanced out here. Alright, we'll set that up, and I think what we'll start to do is start prepping the roadway here to prep for cutting into our last major glade, or for our little 3 dangerous glade quest. Alright, we're getting really close to the storm, so I'm actually going to back off here. So we're going to be at 17. 3 times 4 is 12 negative plus 2 for the darkness. So I think that means, yeah, everybody should be relatively happy even in the midst of this upcoming storm. Which is, if you can run 5 woodcutters and have no resolve problems, you are on a victory spiral. Let's see. Not quite, though, actually. Not quite. Very close. We'll pull 1... No. Yeah, there's no way we're getting this below 3 easily. We could do some coal burning. We've got a ton of coal on hand. That'd probably knock us down. But this is easy enough that I can do resolve bouncing, which means I think I'd like that more. We're going to knock this number up a little bit because they're not working. We've got a ton of extra wood, so we don't need to worry. So let's do some resolve bouncing. Get you guys up to your 5 and swap. And as soon as they hit 1, we'll swap back. We're just going to try and keep this up, though I'm going to start telling you guys to prep to cut through here. I'm going to back this off by 2 trees, because we don't want those marked until a little further in. There we go. We'll just keep bouncing back and forth for a little bit. Let's see, we're actually at 19 tools, so that is more than enough for me to go ahead and send some people off. Try to get our first real proc of the prosperous archaeology. Alright, and we are now at enough time that I want to be cutting into our final major glade here. Not to jinx us, but I'm feeling pretty confident right now. This is all shaping up really well. Ooh, but that glade popped us up 1 hostility. We could pull a woodcutter off to pop us back down. What do we got? This will be a little rough if we don't have... Alright, we got enough coal. We can't do this during the storm. 300 points of hostility is not manageable right now. So we're going to need to wait 1 minute, which means, though, we'll still be ahead of time of the negative effect happening. Let's see here. Decrease hostility by 50. Counts as 4 decorations of this type. Alright. Yeah, we can work with that. Cool. Alright, and that was our last dangerous glade, so we'll get that turn in. Which gets us right on the edge again, but hey. Just keep it going. We're actually going to suck this back so it's a little bit closer to everything again. Oh shit. Sorry, Harpies. Sorry, I got distracted. What is the worst glade effect? So there are some pretty nasty negative glade events you can hit. If you mean storm effect or glade event, Within Glade events, my least favorite are the ones that drain your food. So that would include the living matter, the cooking pot, and the purple worm, I think. These are ones that while you're working the event, while you're doing the thing you need to do, it starts slowly draining all of your food out of your storage and basically drives your people to starvation. The real problem with the cooking pot and the purple worm is if you don't resolve their offense, eventually they just automatically delete all of your food. So your options are starvation or starvation. And it just can set you on a fucking death spiral because you have to deal with the fact that you're going to lose all of your food, and then you have to build it all up while it's still draining out. And you just get everyone just depressed from starvation, which means they start leaving. As they start leaving, it starts becoming harder and harder to produce food, and it's just fucking hellscape. The other really bad one while it's being worked is the Stormbird. Because while you're working the Stormbird, you are trapped in the storm for a good 10 minutes of working the event. At the end, you get like an infinite supply of eggs. Your Harpy's resolve goes up by like 10. And basically, you are just set up for the rest of the game. But it is just a fucking... It's absolutely impossible to get there easily at all. So it's just this fucking thing where it's like, oh dear God, please, why? Okay, so we can start working that. It's gonna give us fucking 700 hostility, but we're out of the storm, so we're pretty okay with that. Get 2 people working the clay pit, that's fine. Oh, we can get another person on the trapper's camp, that could be fun. Tool shop, and that's us back down to only 1 worker. Population just spiked up. What does that put us at? 8 here and 17 here. So we can steal another 2 away. Yeah, so we'll do another human house, which would bump us up to 10. Means we're still a little short, but starting to get there. And then what we can do is start doing a garden and a park. Right? Yeah. And a park. That means we will just need the population and get that up to neighborhood and knock out another one of our quests. What do we got? Hey, fabric efficiency, I do like. We could try to go for it. I'm honestly not fucking pressed for anything. Damn. Crazy. Alright, we'll take this for now. Ooh. Go for a service building? Again, I think I'm just going to sit on this for a little bit. Alright, what's our last order from the queen? Humans happy and have packs of goods? Really easy to do. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this and another one, so I think I'm actually going to go for pyromancy. Just passively burn up your blights. We're already doing it. It'll eventually get itself solved. Easy peasy. Hey, War Doge! Run, killer. But if you somehow survive, you just win. Alright, so... yeah, y'all are bringing shit out. 8 minutes, 6 minutes. We have enough coal. You guys are just slow at delivering, yeah? So as soon as this comes out... let's just pop over. Yeah, we're fucking solid on coal. And y'all are working at 6 minutes, 8 minutes. Alright, yeah. That's going to be resolved before any problems emerge. How we doing? 17 tools. So is that enough to start doing our next... Not quite. Not quite. Y'all are making more. So if we force a delivery... we can assign someone. We'll grab from the rain place because we're really not using it. Have them start doing early deliveries of tools out there. House is getting built. How you doing, War Doge? What have you been up to? There we go. All right. Puts us at 10, so we need 4 more over here. We're at 15, so we can't really steal from there. We could steal 1, but, you know, won't actually fix any problems for us. We could look at getting some of these places rebuilt, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I need any of them, so it's not too worth wasting the materials. So here, that's going, this is going, so we're about to get 2 more of these. Oh, we're actually only about to finish our first rotation here. So watch everybody's resolve, the top left corners. And in just a couple of seconds... Alright, you guys, you're making me look bad. I just ate some ham and bean soup. I like soup. Alright, wait. Alright. Boom. Now everybody's getting another +1 to the resolve. Amazing, I know. An unstoppable bonus. But the next 2 of these we open, which we are basically setting up to do, is going to be another to everybody. And another. And another. Just got to get on that victory spiral. And over here, I hope we can move this. We might not be able to move it. If so, that's unfortunate, but it's still a pretty solid bonus because it will lower our hostility. High corruption, but we've got 2 people assigned and more than enough of this. And with these at the level they're at, we shouldn't be too worried about that. Oh wait, shit! I could have had a bonus this whole time. Newcomers arrive quicker. Each newcomer... I don't really care about either of those, I'm gonna be honest. Send an extra beaver to help do that faster. How are y'all doing? We got 6. We need another 19. So I'm actually going to assign 1 person to start getting the early deliveries, because we're basically on the verge of being able to do another cache. Ooh, what's our cache in here? Ah, fuck, it's another large one. Alright, well, we'll set up for Queen's Grace again, because none of this is that important. Oh, right, but they want this set to 20, so we can do that. Happen to have an extra harpy anywhere? No, she's working an event. Well, that's fine. Well, that's good. We're moving up slowly. 0.08's not a lot, but that's okay. We want to eventually get our beavers to 30. Right, you are being lazy there because we haven't forced that delivery yet, but they'll definitely do that very quickly. And we're set up. All we need is population. Ooh, and how much? How much we need? So it looks like 2 more minutes, and we'll go up another level of reputation. Yeah, this is rolling. This is starting to roll for us. We don't really need to rush any buildings, so we'll assign another person to make that faster. Since we already finished the one down here, and that means, yeah, our next one's going to be another 2 resolve to everybody. All looking a little happy, hell yeah. Which means I think I'm going to tell them to start prepping to do some beaver housing. We don't want it too quickly, but we don't have the lumber anyway, so... One of you back on rain collection. Trapper camp is working nice. Hell yeah. We fucking solid. Do I even need you guys that boosted? No, I do not. So if I did humans, we can get our humans at... Oh, wait. We're going into the storm. And we're at level 4 hostility. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull back one of our woodcutters. That way we're only at level 3 and don't have to deal with the next extra thing, which is a wood tax. And I think that keeps our harpies, yeah, because one more level would have been a -4. So our harpies would have been at 0 resolve. Fuck it. Ooh, hell yeah! Love me a work shop. Alright. Easiest place to plug this is going to be here. And we set these limits to pretty high because this is like a great efficiency building. Once that's built, we could tear down the old, really shitty one. Population, but we don't want them right now because they'll drive our hostility a bit too high. Once we get them, that should be enough to push this place up. We've got 6. None are in these places. So actually, we can rip that one down, and that keep us, we're still at 14. Yeah, so all the rest of the new population should automatically come in here and knock out another quest for us. We're at Purging Fire, though don't have a ton that are getting burnt. Find a couple of you boys, which means we can unassign this boy. Return all those materials, don't need them. Beautiful. Can we get rid of it? Yeah! Hell yeah. Alright. We are now upgraded from the crude workstation to the goody workstation. This place is in, and I can move it. Hell yeah. Where do we want to plug this decorator? Yeah, right in here. Be amazed by our fucking rain totem. Right across from our hearth. Amazing. Oh shit, did we just get another box turn in? Yeah, look at this resolve. We've got another massive amount of tools, which means get us another 1 victory point and push us even more towards this. Though that means we need to start hunting more caches. So you guys wanted a forbidden glade, right? The really big boys. They're any closer than the edge of the map? Not really. I think this is gonna be our closest available boy. So we'll grab a woodcutter. We want to go in through here. Okay. Means come this way. Cut through here. We'll start prepping for that one. Alright, another year has passed. Hostility's gone up like crazy, but we should be good. Villagers move faster. Ooh, yeah, we'll take some fucking reputation or faster. We've got some goods we can trade off, so see if we can get both. In order to get both, I need to get 14. So we're not using a lot of spark dew. We're using no pigments. We're using no barrels. None of that. We need these. We can sell off like 100 wood, no problem. Look at this ungodly amount of fabric. Similar with brick. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll do 20 plant fiber and 20 reeds. Ooh, beautiful. And with that, faster movement, free reputation. Boom, baby. What if you opened every glade right now? I would die. That is the answer to that one. Increased by 30% resources. They burn quicker. Strange roots. Wood production is increased, but harvesting and planting are slow. All right, we will do glade events are quicker. And to counter that resource thing, we're actually going to swap over to a beaver. So a thing about who you have assigned here is each race gives you a different bonus if they're assigned to your main hearth. Humans reduce the impatience growth. So if you have a human from the beginning, you have a lot more time, and I love going for late game. But if you have a beaver assigned, all of your fuel consumes slower, so you save your fuel. Then again, we have fucking infinite coal. So actually, no, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep the loss condition away because I don't fucking need anything. Alright, we've got another fucking greenhouse place we can use here. I think I will. Oh yeah, we'll set that up. So we'll have this one producing reeds, while this one producing fucking mushrooms, and we're gonna have just pretty solid production, honestly. Oh yeah, so that's all working. Ooh, shit. So our is anyone homeless? No. What? We've got only 14. Are we only at 28? Did I not actually get a ton of pot? Oh, I never grabbed them. Fuck. Unlock the dumbass. Alright. So we'll do this, because that'll get us a ton of humans. And that gets us up to neighborhood. Anyone homeless? No one's homeless. Beautiful. It's a bunch more tools. I think we already have people working. Yeah, the cache, so we don't need them there. Kiln is fine, so we'll double up our gatherers, I suppose. And we're still trying to force that way, but I want some fucking wood efficiency, so we'll just have these boys be out here doing them shit. Hey, Hugh! Well, there's never enough DACA. How you doing? Hello and welcome. We are fucking crushing it. So where are we at? We are at 16, so we can actually pull some back, and I want to start forcing my beavers to be happier, so we want beaver housing. So first one we'll build it back over here. How's this? This is going great. Just getting tons of building materials up and running. Actually then, in that case, we can get a good chunk of lumber. Oh, we're actually going to start using a ton of our spark through now.
Headshot.
Hey, good snipe, Terramon. Thank you for the gifted sub. And give back a bit of this, and I don't know. Yeah, some stone. Guess we could spare a little bit of stone. Alright, and that lumber will just rapidly allow us to get any of the buildings we have queued up and running. So hell yeah. So we can have another woodcutter. We give them preferential treatment and a beaver house. That only gets us up to 27. We're gonna need a lot more beaver housing. Oh well. Okay, so we'll start queuing that up. And just to kind of focus it onto beavers, I'm actually going to tear down this house. It's going to cause a little bit of homelessness. But it's just going to make sure it's mostly beavers that are getting rehoused around here. Keep us in the double neighborhood area. Yeah, there we go. Well, that actually dropped down below neighborhood. Shoot. Alright, well, we want the main hearth to be the one that's up there. Stop doing that. Being unsubbed is illegal. Thank you, Tara. What, Sean? What do you want to say about beaver housing? What's this opinion you have about it? I don't understand. Oh wait, shit. Without any preferential treatment, 2 of our races are so happy. That's gotta be massive resolve. Yeah, 0.26 a minute. Hell yeah. Lumber mill, don't need it. That's 3 new things. We'll grab it. We don't really need any of them. But I guess setting that up, having it on hand is not an issue for anything. We're right on the cusp. We're definitely getting all this. We're gonna be taxed wood. But we have fucking hella wood, so whatever. You can use anything. Keep us at like 40 oil. We can produce mushrooms now, so get us to 30 of this, and I don't care about those. We'll assign a couple of beavers, because they like doing that shit. And our humans are good at this. They'll be producing the mushrooms that we then turn into, everything. Ooh, yeah. Ah, shit. Our humans aren't super happy now. Boost them. What we got? None of this is interesting. We must continue to cut through the wood to the dangerous glade. There's just so many places. Paralysis. Yep. Analysis paralysis is the thing you're talking about. What are we doing? 0.16. That's still pretty solid, but I think I'm gonna back off. Let everyone get a little happier. We need to get beavers up. Like, holy shit! Another 3 resolve points. I think if we can get more caches, we could probably do that. No, wait. I know what we can do. We just got to get this hostility down. Puts us to 28. They like working at the tool shop. They like working at the press. So if we burn coal, that'll get them up to 30. We're gonna have to... I don't remember how long we need to maintain that. Come on, get to 30. All right. 2 minutes. So if we burn off our coal for 2 minutes, we can get that quest done right now. And I think we'll do it. We're not desperate for wood. I would like wood, but we're not desperate for it. In fact, we could still have 1 woodcutter. Yeah, we can have 1 woodcutter, no problem. So we'll have them gathering up our wood. Also, I didn't realize until now that there are humans, beavers, and harpies in this colony. Yeah, and there's one other race currently available that we could have had. You always will only have 3 races, but there are lizard folk, humans, beavers, and harpies. Alright. That's all going pretty okay. Y'all finished up your shit. Housing here's it's a little lower than I'd like, so maybe we get a 1 beaver house out here. Yeah, that'll be good. Make them just a little happier. Got 30 more seconds. We don't have to worry about the storm before then. It's just beautiful. We're producing now mushrooms, which eventually will come out here, get turned into flour. 3, 2, 1. All right. Beautiful. Okay. So stop burning off all of our good fuel for bonus happiness. Get ourselves back to 4 woodcutters, which is oof. Kind of an oof, but hey, we'll survive. Get that going there. No homelessness. Double neighborhood. Anything else we need? No, but I think I'm gonna back off from this just so we don't do it when I don't want it to get done. Keep this... Alright, we're actually gonna bring the roadway here so I can cut through. Humans and beavers, I understand, but how do harpies get there? Well, they're all part of the, Well, what do you mean, how did harpies get there? We're all part of the same group of, like, animal things that are living in a volcano, because the storm wipes everything out every few years. So we send out colonies to gather up resources to bring home to the volcano. And then when the greater storm starts coming, we all fucking run back home with our materials, bunker down there, and then once the storm wipes everything out, we go back out and hope that we can fucking, you know, get materials again and keep surviving another series of storms. Everyone depends on the queen. And we are simply one of her viceroys. Oh, okay, I didn't catch the beginning of the stream. No problem. And, dash shift, we can definitely show... I can show you a little better kind of how the game works, like its lore, once we're out of this individual thing. So basically what we're doing is we are on year... was that 6? Of our colony. And our colony's job is to fulfill orders for the queen, gather resources, earn enough reputation that we can go and do another colony before the queen becomes too impatient with us or everybody in our colony dies. And once we do that, we can go back to the main city, give them our resources for meta progression, because this is actually a roguelite. We just keep making colonies and try to unlock bonuses for the next colony. Alright, we need to knock our hostility down a bit. A bit more. Alright. Harpies are now at 0, so we need to do something to happy them up a little bit. That'll probably be... Yeah, we'll just do the reputation bounce between them and beavers, as always. So yeah, so every year, we have to deal with a storm. There are 3 seasons in a year. There's the drizzle, the clearance, and the storm. Each of them have different effects. The storm is the scary one that tries to kill you. The drizzle is the one that comes with a small bonus, and the clearance is when you can farm. Already got most of that. I don't care about any of that. I don't think we worry about blueprints now. We just try to happiness and quest our way to victory. Oh yeah. Also, Eric, when you're playing Mass Effect, did you go Paragon or Renegade? Which class? So, actually, Sean, if you want to ever go to my archive and check out the full playthrough, I was mostly Paragon, though I did let chat vote on choices whenever they really wanted. But the most important thing was I was doing it as a challenge mode. I've beaten Mass Effect on Legendary difficulty quite a few times, so I had a thing where chat could pay to disable my weapons. Because of that, I forced myself to only play as a soldier without a bunch of additional abilities, so that losing my weapons or my weapons overheating would be aggressively punishing, and players could steal away as much of my shit as possible. So it's a full playthrough as a soldier where I get into levels where I can't use any of my fucking guns. And it is painful and terrifying. And shit, my heartbeats are sad. And I made it, though. I eventually made it. But holy fuck, was it rough. God, we have so many tools. We really need to find some more caches to spend on. Oh shit, did we finally... Yeah, we worked through all of that big fucking stone deposit. God damn. I'm a big fan of the series, and while hammering my head against a glitch fight in the Armax Arsenal area right now. Gotcha. Who'd you romance? I think we got... So, I think we romanced Liara in the first game. And then because of choices chat made, I think, we ended up not doing paramours, I think, in the other 2 games. Just by coincidence of choice, essentially. Alright, so we're lining up for population. We're just burning through blights. Eventually we'll get that. We need to hope that whatever's out here will get us ancient tablets. We're only slowly cutting through. So we might as well mark it. Can we get any closer? I guess that's 1 tile closer. Yeah, that'll get us to the trees that we need. Now 1, we bounce. There we go. 1, we bounce. At 1, there's the bounce. I like that. We're stable. And what are we here? Are we 1 out of 2? Yeah, we're 1 out of 2. So our very next cache is going to push us up again, which is awesome. We can keep this road coming. God, I wish I could do another woodcutter, but that would push us into our next hostility, and we're already reputation bouncing, so we can't take another hostility point right now. Fuck. Wait, how are trappers doing? Damn, we're getting close to running out of that as well. Yeah, our really good starting resources are only now running out, which should let you know how lucky of a resource start we actually got here. Alright, 14 out of 25. So next storm, we should get ourselves at least to 20. So it's probably going to take 2 more years before we're done with Pyromancer. I don't know if our colony will keep going for 2 more years, because with our passive growth, we're actually doing really solid. All right, 2 woodcutters, and then out here, we'll just assign a couple. Let's see here. Actually, if we pull back 1, puts us to 5, making everyone a lot happier, so that'll be good. Interesting. I'm tempted when I do my Shep playthrough to romance Liara all the way through, since she's there for every game, no matter what. So actually, Sean, interesting thing. If you're playing Legendary Edition, she is there in every game, no matter what. However, on the original release, in the second game, you could not romance Liara. Because in that game, she only has 1 side quest mission you can do with her, and it's just resolving some rumors around the place she's at, which I don't remember the name of now. Oops. So you actually couldn't romance her on original release of the second game. Eventually, they came out with the Shadow Broker DLC, which I think actually had an update to it. Don't hold me to this, but I think on the very first release of the Shadow Broker DLC, it allowed you to help her with the Shadow Broker, but you actually still couldn't romance her in the game. Ilium. Yeah. So even with the very first release of that DLC, you wouldn't have a paramour scene with her towards the end of the game, like happens in all the others, because she could not join your crew or your ship in any way. However, I think with the Legendary Edition and some of the updates they made, I think finally they found a way to count her with a paramour flag in the second game. So I think Legendary Edition might actually allow you to fully romance her through the entire trilogy. I think when I was doing my real Mass Effect playthroughs, I think I did Liara Tali Liara was my usual was my playthrough style. But you know, that's how it do-wop diddy diddy dum diddy do. What do we got? Anything exciting? Small farm, don't care. Woodcutters are faster. Upgrade to the foragers camp. I think I'm definitely gonna take faster woodcutters. I think that's really all I need here. Yeah, I think that's solid. So what bonus can we get? Sure, we'll do that. We need to hurry up and cut through these trees. We need to get into this glade. We need to see what the problem is. Because whatever the event is, at this point, I think it's going to run all the way into the storm. Which means it's going to be fucking rough to deal with, honestly. Oh, finally got a little bit of homelessness going on. Hell yeah. I only say hell yeah because I haven't had to build houses for a while. Fucking yeah, homelessness. That means our economy's growing. Shit. Oops. Pulled capitalism, my bad. Oh god. Oh no. Alright, y'all, keep going. We're gonna get the roadway to make sure dealing with this is as quick as possible. All this is getting built. Everything's running. I have never actually... I have played through Mass Effect, the entire trilogy, at least 10 times. I have never let Kaiden win. I have never let that poor boy live. I'm so sorry to him. I just always leave him with the bomb because he's the engineer, and that makes sense to me. And I want to have Ashley as the soldier protecting the Solarians. It's not even that I want Ashley to live. It's I want her to keep the Solarians alive. I have no clue. I've played through those games so many times, and I have no clue what Kaiden's fucking plot line is from any of the future games. Oh, I understand loathing Ashley. Like I said, Ashley living had nothing to do with Ashley. It had to do with the fact that I like the Solarians, especially the General Curie. And I just wanted the soldier with them, protecting them. So I always chose Ashley to go with them. And then I always chose to save them and abandon the person with the bomb, who was always the engineer in my mind. I was irrationally against him because he voices Karth from Kodor. Oh, shit. Alright, yeah, this is gonna be horrible timing, but let's see. What do we got? Ooh, Fishman Outpost. Working it. Each falling tree, they get angry. Cooked and raw. Ah, a classic food destruction. Okay. And then they're gonna kill everyone. Cool. That's cool. Oh, shit, yeah, though. 2 caches. What do we want? Do we want the rep point? No, we need the ancient tablets. So send a couple of people out here, investigate, but while it's working, we actually don't want a lot of woodcutters, because woodcutters will become sad. So hell yeah. Pull back, I don't need any of these, so we'll send another 2 people to do this. Machinery would be nice. Oh, that's not machinery, that's parts, so we don't care about that. So we're gonna send here and do another big fucking delivery of our... Oh, damn, wait, are we gonna be all out of tools? Oh, shit! Oh no, our trappers have gotten through all of the meat in the game. Nah, it's fine. We're fine. Alright, you. Get out of my way. Yeah, just go get some bugs. We'll eat bugs, whatever. Alright, how short on tools are we going to be? So we're getting 19 out here, and it's marked okay. We're getting 11 out here, so we need 3 more. This is going to make 2 more. But that's it. So we need... What do we need? We need a little more crystallized dew. So we're going to pull you over here. Have you gathering that. And we're already busted through, actually. So I'm just going to have both of my woodcutters get us more crystallized dew to get us the tools. But we still have enough people assigned that we're going to go up on our prosperous archaeology. So that should be fine. This is going to take 4 minutes, so... No, we should be good. We should be solid then. Hell yeah. Alright. All is looking well. If we go passive, harpies will be happy. So that'll be some passive reputation boosting. I'm gonna run a reroll, see if we get anything cool. Alright, we can... Yeah, we can up our foragers. But the Solarians do live no matter what, so long as you do the stuff beforehand, I'm reasonably sure. That may be true, but as a kid who was playing a video game, they asked me if I wanted the engineer with the bomb and the soldier protecting the Solarians. And I'm like, well, obviously, because when the game first came out, you know, as a kid, I didn't have a concept of how much they were actually tracking. So I was just desperately fucking making choices to every degree to get it all going, making every choice. It wasn't until, what, I think technically, how long after Mass Effect came out did the Telltale games, like the, specifically the Walking Dead one? Fuck, what year did the Walking Dead Telltale game come out? Because that was when I finally fully internalized the concept of, false choices, you know? Also, Kaiden is one of the extremely few male bi characters in video games. True enough, though, I think when it came to, like, actually thinking about sexuality in video games, Mass Effect for me... Okay, who here was watching, like, video game ads and reading, like, the GameStop comics around the time that Mass Effect came out? Because there's something that I distinctly remember about the, like, few months leading up to the release of Mass Effect that I don't know if everybody who was like doing that remembers, because I was like, I had the GameStop subscription because I was a fucking dumbass. So I got those comics, or not the comics, the magazines every fucking so often or whatever. And just you know, so I was running off of that. And I also loved looking up YouTube videos for upcoming games and shit like that. And there was something really specific going on leading up to the release of Mass Effect, where they were talking a lot about a new innovative RPG that would allow you to make choices and have multiple endings and AAA quality, a thing that like choice-based games didn't have up to that point. That was all the positive press for it. There was some specific negative press, or at least angry press coming out from the game. Yes, Sean! Fucking thank you. Yeah, Fox News shouted that video games were letting you have sex with aliens and be lesbian, and it's filth. That meant everything in Mass Effect 2 got neutered. They also dummied out the same-sex relationships with Kaidan in the first game shortly before it came out. But yes, when Mass Effect 1 was about to come out, there was just this smear campaign about having sex in a video game and the new epitome of the lowest of the low that video games could be. And being a horny, I think, middle schooler at the time, all of my dates are probably going to be off because I'm just trying to remember back to this. I was like, there's sex scenes in video games? And so that was my first real time, like, obviously, you know, there's the horny, oh, I gotta go watch the fucking lesbian sex scenes. But also that was the first time, like, that whole news thing was the first time I actually thought about sexuality in video games. It wasn't even like a concept to me fucking in at any point up to that. So I have this really skewed, I think, thought of video games and like the sexuality of characters in it. So like when you say that Kaidan is one of extremely few male bi characters in video games, like my gut reaction is like, isn't every male character in the Mass Effect series fucking down to clown? Because I think of like the Dragon Age relationships, I think of the Mass Effect ones. And just because that was my exposure to thinking about sexual, I know like all characters have sexuality, and pretty much the assumed thing about all video game characters up to that point is, you know, straight white 30-something-year-old gruff men. But for me, just because those were the games where I actually started contemplating the sexuality, I just have this internal stereotype, this internal idea that I know is technically wrong, but just a thing in my head that's like, yeah, unless stated otherwise, all characters are bi and into the main character. Yeah, exactly, Sean. So that's just my internal thought process for a lot of video games. Like, growing up was that, yeah, everybody wants to fuck whatever gender my character is. That's the way I really thought about it. And it was like not until the later Dragon Age Origin games or no, Cyberpunk was another one where I had this weird internal thing where there was romancing in the game. So the game was encouraging you to consider character sexuality. But these were the games that felt like they were actually trying to restrict certain characters to being only certain sexualities. Because like in the third Dragon Age game, which I can't remember the subtitle of that one, the one where you're trying to close all the portals, you know? And that one, like, I'm pretty sure a majority of the characters are what would it be, monosexual? Like, they'll only like you if you're a certain gender. And that was just Inquisition, yeah. And I'm certain there were other characters that had similar restrictions like that. But it was like Dragon Age Inquisition and Cyberpunk are games where they're like, yeah, this character will only like you if your character is of this at least presenting gender, I think is the best way to say it for Cyberpunk. Like with Inquisition, gender and sex are the same thing, and Cyberpunk, gender and sex are different, so also the way people kind of approach you is a little different. There is a difference between bi and written to be attracted to the player character. Truly bi characters are rare. I mean, that's fair, Terramon. All I'm saying is, like, I'm trying to describe just the experience in my head, which, as the person playing the player character, you know, is my interpretation is always good, is coming from that direction of, oh yeah, all characters that can be romanced in video games are just going to be bi for your character, which I know isn't at all accurate to their actual sexualities and all that, but I'm just trying to voice just kind of the stereotype, that's the assumption that I feel like from kind of my experience of video games kind of got put into. And I remember actually being really fucking frustrated with some of the games that did those restrictions, because like I said, because growing up with the games that I did and my experience of it, when I got to those games that had characters with expressly defined sexualities, it was such a weird moment, like in Cyberpunk, when you're interacting with all these characters, and then one of their plot lines just sort of ends, and it's like, I don't know, I've thought this character was fucking awesome. I'd really like to hang out more with her and fucking, like, this feels like a romanceable character, but suddenly the plotline gets dropped. You end up looking it up and like, oh yeah, no, that character is just exclusively into women, or people who present as women. It was just this weird, like, shock moment internally for me, where it was like, that makes perfect sense IRL, but that feels so weird to me. Just because I just have an entirely different expectation while in a video game, you know? Oh shit, we lost a boy? Oh, we didn't have enough wood, I think, right? Did we lose? No, we had more wood. Why did we lose a boy? God damn. Alright, I think we're gonna have to just do a coal burn. Yeah, we're gonna set ourselves up for a coal burn. Get everyone relatively happy. It's a little unfortunate, but with burnt to a crisp running, I think we should be able to sustain our coal burn through the entire storm. So yeah, this is getting done. We're gonna have our ancient tablets turned in. Let's see. And Dorian has an incredible story as a gay man, which is a beaut in terms of metaphor for mages as queer, which has always kind of been the subtext anyway. Definitely true to agree. I get a little concerned with Dragon Age when they kind of try to relate the mages issue with the gay issue. I think I'm always a little nervous, especially ever since I saw the show Bright. I think everyone's probably heard a little bit of the shit that went on with that one, and I know not all the times, but I'm always a little concerned when there are in-world like mechanics, like mechanical differences between the races, and then they try to equate that to, or they try to use that to talk about gender or racial issues in IRL. Oh god. So don't watch Bright, Sean, but look up Bright, look up reviews of Bright. Basically, it was a Netflix show with Will Smith where they're in a world with humans, orcs, and elves, but it's set up like the modern world, and the orcs are seen as the evil race and put into the ghettos sort of thing. So it's very obvious allegory, but at the same time, like, they do display real differences between the fucking races in ways. Like, elves are literally the only race that can use magic, like magic wands and shit. It doesn't work for the other races. And the orcs do have these big, like, actual biological differences. And there's a point in the show where they make reference to the Alamo and the white humans being upset with, you know, the Latina humans. And it's so blended and awkward, and it's like, it's just the epitome of the problems that can happen. Basically, they make every mistake with trying to use like fantasy races to talk about real world racial problems. And it's just so, it's so much. It is, yeah, it is one of the movies ever made. And it just does so bad with it. And that show has just kind of made me always just default knee-jerk nervous when fantasy stories try to talk about those problems, like those real world things, through fantasy mechanics instead of just through those things happening in the fantasy world. It's always a little like, okay, we'll see what you do here, but you got me a little nervous, my guy. There's definitely a chance you don't fuck up on this, but I'm not 100% sure you're gonna do it right. I had blocked that movie from my mind. It was a smart choice, V. Yeah, there's also this whole Dark Lord thing or whatever. The real world with the laziest attempt to put fantasy races and conflict on top. Big oof doofy there, yeah. And I know there are ways to do it properly. It's just when it gets fucked up so often. I'm always default like, maybe it would have been a better idea to just show us a unique problem that would only happen in this fantasy world, and you can use it to talk broadly about the problems with like how you organize a society, but don't try to directly parallel orcs being considered violent and more physically adept to fundamental white nationalism, because you're gonna run into some problems of my guys, you made a race that is literally these things, and it's kind of implying some shit about racial essentialism right now that you should probably rethink in how you're representing them. Just a thought. Just a thing you should maybe take a moment to think, hey, maybe we're representing this a little wrong. Maybe we need to rethink what we're doing here. Zero. Do we have... No, we can already make biscuits and jerky. Did I get a skewer? I felt like I had a skewer house at one point. Maybe I skipped over it. Yeah, I probably just skipped it. Oh, well. Unfortunate. That'd be really nice to have. Just to kind of get the last bit of happiness out of some people. Because our hostility's starting to make the happiness growth a little rough. The only way we're going to get into it is by finding more caches. But to find more caches, we need to open more glades. And opening more glades is going to give us more hostility. And on the cycle goes. But fuck it. We'll fucking set ourselves up. As soon as the storm's over, we'll have a lot of woodcutters available. We'll use them to try to punch into... Yeah, I think we're going to focus the small glades, though. There's a chance we'll have those small crates, which will be easier to open. Yeah. God, I can't believe I went on a tangent that was integral to define the fucking Netflix original series Bright. What the fuck have y'all done to me? Jeez. Oh, fucking God. We have so many tools. God, I just need one more cache, I think, to really set ourselves up. Yeah, because we only need, what is that, like 1.4 more reputation? So next storm, we're going to finish off burning out the blight roots. I think that's enough. We'll start getting a little bit of negativity, but it shouldn't be enough to actually be a problem before the storm ends, I think. Yeah, there we go. So that's good. Any chance you're selling reputation? You are not. Anything to give us reputation? Not really. You know, I'll actually take that, though. That seems funny. Alright, yeah, we'll just fucking hold on to everything else. Anything that can get me reputation. We'll take the flame amulet, which should drive our hostility down quite a bit. But yeah, we just need to start hunting down our win condition. I think it's going to be entirely around the reputation and people being happy. So we'll do what we can to try to boost this up. And I think a quick way, yeah, is going to be producing some coats. 2-star coats. Do we have a 3-star coat anywhere? No. All right. So we will get the artisans set up right by the warehouse. And just say the only thing y'all are making are coats. And get us a good 40 of these. And that should resolve all our problems.
Headshot.
Yeah, it's my fault. I think I'll take the blame. Alright, Sean. We blame you then. I should get to bed. Have fun fueling the addiction. Alright, Terramondo. We're pretty close to, I think, completing this one. Yeah, we're basically at one more point of reputation. I think we'll be knocking out an achievement and another level of prestige. So fucking hell yeah. No, because the only time we could probably fail this would be during the storm. And right at the beginning of the storm, we're going to get at least 2 of those burnt. Which means we're going to have 1 point unlocked before anything goes wrong. So I think we are basically in victory condition right here. Sequel to Bright was canceled because of the slap. The slap? I might need... Oh, because of Will's... Okay, yep. No, I got you. Okay. That is... Goddamn. Alright, that's the way to do it, I guess. What's our passive growth? Wait, 0.33 per minute. So we only need 3 minutes? Yeah, we've got this before the storm. No, not quite. Alright, if we can do some fucking happiness bouncing, we might be able to pull that off. But not quite, I think. Not quite. We really do need to get one more chest, I think. One more chest will fucking do it. However, in June 2021, Netflix announced an anime spin-off prequel that came out in October 2021, set in 1868 feudal Japan. What anime do you think? Oh, wait, no, an anime spin-off of Bright, set in 1868. Okay. Right. Sure. I mean, yeah, I guess that's allowed. Cool. Oh, damn, you're chubby in 3D now. Hey, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Do eyes? That's what it is. Right, our cute little doe eyes. How you doing, my guy? Yeah, look at me, I'm pudgy. It happened during my anniversary stream. Chat fucking unlocked my brand new model. I'm no longer 2D. How you doing, my guy? Glad to see you here. It's a little sad, though, because we're actually pretty close, I think, to ending up today's stream, but I'm glad you were able to make it. Oh, damn, thank you. Yeah, and unfortunately, I think Terramon already headed to bed. But he's a sniper pro, so... In any other context, that would have been devastating to hear. What would have been devastating to hear? Chubby and 3D? Nice to be here again. Yeah, what you been up to, Doe Eyes? We've missed you. You haven't been on in... Damn. You weren't on since last year. I love being able to use that. So that means you also haven't seen the new Nice Redeem or anything else, my guy. God damn. Oh yeah, we definitely have this. We have this. We just let time pass. Nothing matters. Hell yeah. So that's the Royal Outpost fucking achievement done. And prestige level 17 completed. Hey, Doe Eyes, thank you for the 1 year and 1 month of following, my guy. Very nice. So hell yeah. So, for those who are curious about the overall lore of what's going on here, so this is the Smoldering City. This is the last city in the world. And every 4 cycles, so every 4 attempts at a colony, eventually the storm comes in and destroys everything, all of our colonies and everything, and stops right on the edge of the volcano. So when that happens, we retreat from all of our colonies, bring all of the resources we've harvested in, and try to build up the main city. So we're going to turn in some of the deeds we did, so it's just a bunch of leveling, it looks like. And then we can use the resources we have to buy upgrades. Upgrades, people! Which give us more bonuses for our very next colony. Oh, we are 5 artifacts short. So we have enough tools. We are, what, 30 food short? We are 35 artifacts short from completing the last 2 upgrades. But we are so close. And so as we buy those upgrades, we get more resources to go out on colonies. And on the next cycle, we try to get as far out as we can again. Ooh. Spark Dew Crystal. Fuck! That's a bonus I haven't gotten. There's no way I could get a colony out that far. Yeah, no, because Adelat is our closest one out here, and it's too far away. What do we got? Monastery of the Holy Flame? Oh, hell yeah. So that's our next achievement attempt, is the Monastery of the Holy Flame. And I do want to take a look. So now that we've beaten 17, Prestige 18 is unlocked, and what do we got? Sacrifices in the hearth cost more, so it's even harder to do sacrifice plays. Alright. Well, that's going to be rough. But thank you all for joining me as we have finally beaten Prestige level 17. Which means we've only got 3 more Prestige levels to go. So we've got this game knocked out. As well, we've done another achievement, which means... Let's take a quick look. Few global achievements that I have, what, 33 out of 50 of our achievements done. We've only got like 6 more of those modifier achievements to get to, and a bunch of really, really hard ones, though we might not end up doing all of those. So with that, I'm afraid it's time for me to wish you all a good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. I hope you all had fun, and I hope to see you all again very, very soon. Tomorrow, because we do not have D&D, I will be trying to do another High on Life stream and seeing if we can clean that up and get that to run any smoother than, say, PowerPoint speed. If not, we're probably going to abandon that game, unfortunately, but here's hoping it'll work out well. So for now, good night, y'all. Have a fun weekend, and... Hey, so the only people I'm seeing that are live and are my usuals got tons of people viewing. So it is up to you guys to tell me who you want us to check out to raid. Remember, we like to share our love with people on the smaller end of things. So if any of y'all got any small fucking boys out there streaming right now that you think deserve a good little viewer bump, go ahead and let me know. On my end, I'll start searching through the lower viewer counts and see if I can find any fucking adorable people knocking it out that we can go ahead and share the love with. See into Good Life. I have never heard of this game. You're kind of adorable. Oh my god. I found a cute demon girl. I found a cute demon girl that's not a part, that's like not anything yet. Like, you can't even subscribe to her yet. I'm gonna head out for the evening, but you all have fun. All right, Sean, how's that sound, y'all? Y'all want to share some love with a cute fucking demon girl? Absolutely conquer her chat and claim it for ourselves? The truest of raids? The demon! Alright, y'all. Well, let's get ready to raid. I'll set up the raid message as we head forth to conquer new lands. Alright, let's set up for a tardy raid. Alright, y'all. There's our raid message. Let's get ready to go. Thanks for the stream. It's always nice just to chill here for a bit. Hell yeah, War Doge. You are welcome back any fucking time. So for now, I love you all. Have a good night, everybody. And join me as we conquer new lands and bring the love of the tardy forth. Good night, y'all.
Don't touch my diamond fridge, it costs more than the country of Peru.
Seduction is like a game of chess, and I'm the queen. Wait.
Can't stop, won't stop dancing deep into the night. It's a mansion party. Know that tiger's super tight. And if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a mansion party. And later on the panda fight.
You've really got to agitate the pandas to get them engaged in combat. They're very docile by nature. I laced their bamboo.
Hey girl, heard you couldn't find the dance floor. Just walk right past the garden, go through the Spanish French doors, turn right at the 7th bath.